Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the show. We usually do it on a Friday evening, but today I have very, very special, beautiful guests. So they are able to do it on Thursday today. So we will interview them. Welcome, welcome. Please comment on the chat, on the comment section. I want to introduce you to this special people, and I want to bring them here before we take time. It's Dave and Roxanne Obi. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
How are
Hi,
you?
Sinet. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you? Thank you so much for making time out of your busy schedule.
Oh, thank you. It's an honor and pleasure to be here. Thanks for
Yeah, it's
having
such an
us.
honor to do this. Thank you.
Great to have you. Now, I want to start by saying thank you so much for being servant leaders in our community and for everything that you do for us. I've been inspired. I've been in the business for more than a year now. And the amount of stuff that I have learned and skills and a lot of things that you teach us, we are so, so grateful. So I want to say thank you before we start.
You're
Oh,
And I
welcome.
thank
want to
you.
say thank
Welcome.
you for your humble character and your servant leadership. Whatever you do, we see it. And I just want to recognize that and say thank you.
Oh.
So, today, tell us about yourselves. Who are you?
Yeah, so currently, the cool thing about this online business is like, you're in the UK, we're here in Canada. Originally, I came from the Philippines. I moved here in 1996. My background is actually went into aeronautical engineering. That was what I took, and I found out, a lot of people go through this. They found out that in their career, it wasn't a fit for me because I had a sickness called alarm clockitis. Some of your viewers can relate to this. When the alarm clock goes off, you want to snooze it because you want to go back to bed, and then it rings again, and you want to throw it to the wall because you hate your job. Right? That's what I did, and it wasn't that engineering wasn't good. It wasn't good for me. I didn't like what I was doing, and I took a leap of faith. I went outside of that. I went into my first business was in financial services, and that's where I met my wife Roxanne. I was her manager back then, so I managed her really well. I I ended up marrying her, and prior to online business, I was a general manager, and I do this full time now.
Yes. Yeah, you managed me really well. So we got married. Um, for me, I moved from the Philippines as well in 2004, and I took paralegal as my course for the university, and because I wanted to be a lawyer because I thought that's the only way to become financially well off, right? And I realized I worked in the law firm, and I realized it's not for me as well, and so that's why I took a leap of faith with him in the business. But then prior to the online business, where we started in 2018, over 5 years ago now, I was working full time in finance, and after 29 months, that's when I quit my job and work with him full time now.
Brilliant, brilliant. So, Dave, you managed her very well.
No, she's managed.
That's really lovely. Thank you for sharing that. Now, why online business? Why?
Yeah, that's a very good question, and we were actually every year we do a yearly planning, yearly goal, and we've been doing this every year for over 10 years now. And a lot of people that follow our journey, we failed in a lot. And one of the things we wrote down a long time ago, and we looked at in our journey is like, oh, we want like an email list, because we thought about online. We want the number of subscribers because we did that. And the main reason why online is because we tried the traditional way of
Mhm.
doing side hustles, which is
Mm,
we approach friends and family, and what the thing we notice about that is the more you start to become successful, the more you don't have time because
mm,
usually in that traditional type of businesses like reverse, right? Your customers are available in the evening, so you have to
mm,
actually go to their homes in the evening, present the product, or in the weekends, right?
Mhm.
And the more you have, before when you have teams, you have to train them. So now you have to go with them in the weekend. So we had no time.
mm,
We were in ministry, we were busy at that, and it's just we were looking for something that it has systems so that the more successful we become, we'll have more and more time. So this is why
Mm.
online business for us was good.
Yeah, I think online business, why we chose it, because we were looking for something that we can do anywhere, right? Because
Yeah.
before, our previous ventures that we tried is just limited to our own city, own province, own country, right? And we
Mm.
cannot do business when we travel. So we wanted like something that, I've heard about, like digital and online things. So we researched about it and wanted to get into that. And luckily, Dave found the online business through Facebook ads, and so that's why how he found it. So
Brilliant, brilliant. So, how long have you been in the business?
Yeah, October
2018,
2018, which is just over 5 year
5 years.
anniversary on the 17th or 18th of,
Yeah.
of October is our 5 year anniversary, and what a journey it has been.
Amazing, amazing. Now, you are coaches for how many people? How many
um,
Over
people do you coach?
over
over
2,000
people.
people.
Amazing, amazing. Now, the next question is, as Christians, what does your faith in God mean to you and your business? Because I am a Christian myself. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. And I do believe there are so many Christians who are following in my page or who are listening to us now. Um, they put aside the business side, thinking that it doesn't go together with our online business. So the majority is you go to work from 9 to 5, or you go into a different setting to work. But online business has never been easy for everybody to understand. So
Yeah.
how does your faith help you to do the online business? Because I know I will just step back, but I'll let you to explain.
Yeah, one of the quotes that I really love, one of our um, Christian business mentor, his quote is one of my favorite by far. He said, "The ultimate purpose of wealth is to love, is to give." And as a Christian, one of our main mission when we started this business, it actually was our turning point, because just like a lot of Christians, we were also kind of separating business and
And
our
faith.
Christian life, and that was our turning point when we started to mix it. And
Mm,
our mission, and the reason why you're here, you saw our ad, is that we thought that our goal is to help good people, and for us as Christians, to earn online, because there's a lot of Christians that want to do more for
mm,
for for their life, for their ministry, but they're stuck, as you said, in their 9 to 5. For example, there are Christians that want to do they want to do full time in ministry, but they can't because they don't
Yeah.
have a means to do it, right?
mm,
People that want to give more to ministry. It was us. That was our
mm.
pain for the longest time, because in our ministry, it needs money. Hello, let's wake up, Christians.
Absolutely.
The ministry needs money to, to go, right? So, and we our ministry needed like to send some kids to a church planting ministry in the U.S. And our prayer for the longest time is say, one day, instead of asking for funding, we can fund it ourselves. And
Mm,
how does our faith help us in the business? It gives us the hunger
mm.
to do more, so that we can give more
Mhm.
at the end. And that's kind of our mission when we started this thing.
Yeah, and also I think being a Christian, it reminds us what really is the purpose of money, right?
Mm,
Because if you're limited with your budget, if you're limited with your resources, you cannot give more. You can only pray for them, but if it needs more resources, more finance, like if you're able yourself to fund it, why not, right? And for us, we realize I have that sometimes, like hindrance before, that if like money will make you evil or something, but really money is just neutral, right? Money is not positive or not negative. It's the person who's holding it. So if
mm,
we believe that if you're a Christian, you're good people, you know what love is, the conscience of it, right? So whoever you are, if you have more money, it will understand who you are. So if you're a good person
Mm.
and become rich, then you can do more good things, right? If you're if you're generous already, then you can be more generous about, to more people, right? So for us, the faith really helps us because it also humbles us all the time. It reminds us
Absolutely.
what this money is not yours, it's God's money, right? All the success that we have, this is just temporary. It's all, we all give the glory to God, right? So I think it really helped us a lot. And I think God won't bless you if you're not ready, like in your character. And we always believe in that, keep asking the Lord. Sometimes it takes
Mm.
longer than you want it. It's because God is still molding us in our character, and we just have to keep going.
Mm.
Because for us, even though it's 5 years in the online business, we've been doing the other businesses that we did
Our journey,
before. Our journey
our
of
entrepreneur journey.
entrepreneurship started in 2008 for me, and for him like long
2000,
2004,
yeah.
right? So
Mm.
it takes a
Mm.
long time because you're really, it's your characteristics that's molding. So I think hopefully that's clearer for other Christians as well to understand it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So when I came to the business, I saw your ad. I'm a community nurse, so I was driving around, and I usually put on a preaching
Okay.
Mhm.
um, when I go from homes to homes. Then I put it on, and you guys came up, and you just really, really, it was very natural. And then you spoke about your faith. That's why it inspired me. And I said, like, these people, and I brought it to my husband. I said, we need to watch these people.
Thank you.
And we watched it many, many times, and it was a life changing, even though it was slow, but it was a life changing. And we prayed about it,
Yeah.
and we knew that this is what we want to do. Now, the reason for us, our why was very big. We come from Eritrea in Northeast Africa. You might not heard about it.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of need, like you guys from where you come from, Philippines. I have a lot of Philippine community that go back and do a lot of things. You carry the whole family with you, the cousins, the uncles, the grandfathers, grandmoms, everybody. The same for us as well. So our why was we wanted to help, but we were short with our full-time job, even though we have a good jobs. And I'm so grateful that I have joined in the business, and we are very, very inspired by everything you do every time. Now, the 90-minute webinar is the one that brought me here. Of course, the ad, but then the 90-minute webinar, and I'm sure that is the same for you as well, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yes.
So talk to us a little bit about that. Um, a kind of advice, but today is Thursday as well. And then we have a webinar. I haven't made a call today because I'm going to make it with you guys.
Uh-huh.
What is it? What do we do? And our system, you have touched it already, but the system we use,
Yeah.
the amazing community that we have. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So basically, it's a 90 minutes. It really is the beginner's training of the online business, because training, it has to start with knowledge, understanding, right? The
Mhm.
reason why people are skeptical, I was skeptical, Roxanne was skeptical. Actually, she was more skeptical, is because no understanding. Yeah. So to lower understanding and the lower skepticism or fear is just knowledge, right? Once you understand that actually people are, this is the business of the 21st century, which people are like a lot of people are doing.
Mhm.
It lowers that skepticism. And what you learn there is really the three pillars of starting any successful business. And you understand that there are tools we use to automate things, so that it's kind of like in the traditional world. You have spaces you rent. In the online world, you use sales funnels, so that they go into your system, and that will do the deal. They deal with the following up, the engaging of all of them. So they go through that. And yeah, we were blown away when we saw it. I was like, wow. Because the reason why is because we've done other types of online business before. We had to build
Yeah.
all of that. We
Mhm.
had to build all of that, and they said they're going to do it for us. They're going to build it, test it, and it's a proven system. it just blew our mind. It was like, you know what,
Mhm.
we'll check it out, and the rest is history, right?
Yeah, I think that's the first step for people that are watching right now, or the people that will watch this on a replay. That's basically, it's a free workshop that teaches you basically the basics of starting an online business. And after watching that, you'll also hear a couple of people that have been, have great results in the business. Every time there's a live workshop, it is different people. It's just to showcase different kinds of people from different ages, different races, and you'll see that they're getting results. So basically, after that workshop, it's really you have two options. One option is, you can, from that, you can learn, you can do it on your own, or you can work with us tonight, and you will have mentors to work with you. And for us, we chose this system because we know we're not alone, and we have the step-by-step training after that. So,
Yeah, we prayed for it, and this was our answer. We were when we started with $86,000 in consumer debt. So a lot of
mhm.
people forget that because now they see the Dave and Roxanne success. But we were just like you. We were
Yeah,
also praying for a
Mm.
super, and this
yeah.
was our divine appointment. We took the step, which means we kept the appointment, and so it was for us. Maybe it's for you. Again, it's not for everybody. Maybe for the people that are watching, it's not an accident. It's
Mhm.
always a divine appointment. Replay or live, you're supposed to be here. So
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. It was very, very inspiring. Again, I just really want to say thank you so much for making your time, for taking time in your busy schedule and come to speak to us here. And we love you so much.
thank you,
Thank you. Love you
Kay.
Thank
too.
you. Have a good
So,
evening.
thank you. Take care. God bless. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
God bless you. Oh.